First Light, and it's being criticized as being woke. I haven't seen this video yet, but I want to know what Gamer Rant had to say about this because they reported this. Let me see what they. They're not saying anything. Anyway, so some players are criticizing 007 First Light as being woke for one of its main supporting characters, despite significant precedents from the films. So, have you played 007 yet, Dylan?
No, because the game didn't interest me at all.
I gotta be honest with you, I felt the same way. I wasn't really that interested, even though I'm still gonna play it, likely on stream.
I'm gonna wait till that shit go on mega sale. Like, what is it, $70 now? I'll wait till it's like $30. Because I really give two shits about a 007 Nathan Drake game. What the motherfucker? We talk about 007 or TikTok trends.
Am I bugging? That's AI, right?
Oh my god. Oh, this nigga acts if it's fucking yes, it's AI, you buffoon.
Okay, yeah.
It's getting harder to tell. No, I know, yes, but it's AI.
Cause nigga, what the fuck? Anyway, anyway, so all right, so one thing so he said he wasn't interested in playing 007. I don't know if Kata's played 007 or not. Apparently, Kata doesn't deem us important enough to focus on the show. He's taking phone calls and shit. So we're just gonna hope for the best when it comes to this. But what I want to focus on is this fucking moron, George Torch. So for those of you who don't know, IO came out and boasted about selling 1.5 million copies in one day, right? And that's a lot for one day. So here comes George Torch, this fucking idiot. He says, take that, George. First Light sold 1.5 million bajillion copies. He says, here's some math to illustrate your desperation to own me. The game had an alleged budget of 200 million, not including marketing costs. Consider the 30% cut Steam takes plus Sony and Microsoft share. A $70 copy, it has generated 105 million in revenue. Subtract and all those paid reviews, and yes, also those keys given away for free. This game is not a hit as it struggles to stay in Steam's concurrent player list. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Now, keep in mind, he's saying this, right? But when he said this, the game had only been out 24 hours. So he's trying to claim that the game is a flop, despite the fact that it sold 1.5 million copies in just 24 hours. I need reactions. And I need this nigga fucking Cater to get on. Like, what are we doing?
You know, the thing is, I think that some people want games to fail, and I would look at like certain metrics and say this is considered a fail. It's like it sold 200 million. It made 200. Wait, so it generated $105 million, right, in revenue,
according to his math. Yes,
in 24 hours. Okay, that's fucking good. And you made almost your whole. They're there. They made their millions, so it's gonna get more. It sold 1.5 million in 24 hours, right? The thing is, here's the thing: everybody's thinking with their pockets now more with games now. No one's rushing before, because remember, games used to be hyped up, and the day one, everybody would buy the shit because it was just they were hyped up. But with how gaming is now, everybody's more cautious. Because the thing is, if I put $70 into a game and it's a dog shit game, what am I going to think about the next fucking AAA title that comes out? It's fucking dog shit. When you have games coming out that's like hit, miss, hit.
No, that's real.
Everybody's thinking with their pockets now.
I do think there's a hint of people wanting games to fail. For one, confirmation bias, right?
Correct.
When you think that something is woke, per se, you look for. I mean, you're scratching for anything on the surface to validate your thoughts, your opinions. So I mean, that's not surprising. But I do think that's the consequence of an industry that has pretty much told their audience we don't give a fuck what you think for decades now at this point. And so now when you get these games that make any sort of mishap whatsoever, people start cooking it, and you get fucking idiots like Fandom Post and yours torch because this retard said, I want you to listen to this chat. This retard at Fandom Post, that's John Della Backhole, guys. For those of you who don't know, the John Della Backhole says video game expert and developer Yorch Torch Games. I'm going to repeat that for those of you who didn't hear. Video game expert and developer Yorch Torch Games. I need somebody in the chat to explain to me who has witnessed Yorch Torch play anything.
I don't even know who York Torch is.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He doesn't have a Twitch.
They called him what again? Say it again. It was funnier the first time.
Are you back, nigga?
What did they call him? Sorry, I had to get my appointment set up so I can get this PC looked at and actually put together. But
video game expert and developer Yorch Torch Games.
I'm sorry. Video game expert.
The new J. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm sorry. I was just laughing. Video game expert. Bro, what's the last game this nigga played? He doesn't play game like.
Who is
Yorch Torch, John Della Backhole, everybody else that hangs out with them? They do not play games. They don't.
It's this nigga.
This nigga. Him? I don't know him. I don't know that man. Don't know him.
Good. Be glad. Because he's retarded.
Yeah, and he says calls the new James Bond 007 First Light woke trash and elaborates on his points. 007 First Light's James Bond is being bossed around by a woman. I've watched the first 13 minutes of gameplay. How can I help without knowing what's going on? Woman overcomes by doing exactly what I tell you. This is a disaster. Meanwhile, the mainstream media is glazing it. These two niggas need to be banished to Shadow Realm. I can't say what I really want to say. But you got to be a fucking retard to sit up here and say with a straight face, Yorch Torch is a expert.
An expert gamer? What?
Look at this. Chakayo says, woman speaks. Woke! Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, that's where we at with it at this point. And keep in mind, hold on, let me see if I can bring up a picture of this nigga. For the uninitiated, hold on. I want y'all to see exactly the person. Let's see if I can pull this up. Meanwhile, this is the loser we're talking about here. Really, dog.
Hey, look who's there. It's me.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. So let me get this straight. So these people at the point that any game that has a female, that has a black female, or anything with female, it automatically becomes woke at this point.
If you're talking in the context of Yorch Torch and John Della Backhole, yes.
That's the most stupidest fucking thing I ever fucking heard. And this is why, like I said what I said, people just want fucking games to fail at this point, and they don't care because they're trying to push bullshit agendas and nonsense. It's like we've had games with female leads. We've had game with female leads. Oh, because James M in this game is black. Oh, it's it's the fucking MI6. The leader could change no matter what. It could change. Who cares? Is the game good? Is this a good gameplay? Is it a good story? I don't care who the fuck is bossing me around. I don't care if it's fucking a crippled black woman telling me what to do. If the gameplay is good and the storyline is good, I don't really give a fuck.
Well, I mean, just not to defend him or anything, but like there is an element of I'm fucking James Bond. Like, how the fuck how the fuck are you, somebody who's never been in the field, telling me how to be James Bond or like, any hero, right? But like Oracle is never telling Batman to do what I say. She's always giving him information. I guess that's where he's pulling it from. But a lot of people are saying like that's a real character and he's not being bossed around. She's just being
That's
snarky.
the stupidest thing I ever heard, because and as a man from the military, half the fucking people giving orders aren't in the field. They're in the fucking office.
Well, yeah, no, but like,
and that's how it is in any agency.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, because I know all the jokes about the Air Force. You know what I'm saying?
But look at Mission Impossible. MIF was what? The Impossible Mission Force was ran by dudes in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think, I don't think these guys they're the extreme side of what we talk about, and they're like what we like to say, like the guys that have the woke derangement syndrome.
IMF, thank you, IMF.
Yeah, where they've been beat over the head so much with all this shit that at any idea that they might think that they have something that'll be deemed like woke, they immediately jump on it. That's what happened with Expedition 33. Same thing happened there, where they were like, oh, all these girls, it's woke. And then it turns out that the game was good and it wasn't really woke at all. It's, oh, they got black people in the tutorial. It's woke. It's like that's what these guys do. And you can tell that they don't play the games that they talk about at all, because this is all verifiably false information. Like, I can understand what they're saying, where it's like, okay, this is James Bond. The person that we know as James Bond is a elite spy. He gets everything that he wants. He's a ladies' man. He's not really taking no shit. But this is also a prequel. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
even though I would love to see, I would love to see James Bond be James Bond, like the one that we know and love. But this isn't that story. This is his origin story. Now, if you get to a sequel game and he's not the James Bond that there's a problem. That's where it's like, okay.
But then it's still like in that sequel game, does he have so in this game, I'm guessing at the end of it, he gets his 00 status, right?
I haven't played it, so I
have no idea. I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
So okay, so I'm assuming at the end of the game you get 00 status. That
would make the most sense.
If there's a sequel, it should be after like multiple missions as him as a 00 with a license to kill. Because if you ever watch the old James Bond movies, it's how it goes. You get your 00 status, and you do all these missions. And if you watch like the very first one with Sean Connery, he's been 00 for a while, and so he's been a ladies' man and doing all that stuff. This is like a young guy. He's just getting into the spy business. From what I've seen some gameplay of, he's just getting in. He just entered it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I can agree. If the second game is like him years later as 00 status, and he should be more suave and like, what we're used to seeing in the movies, okay, fine. That should be in the game. It's like when you look at the early Tomb Raider games. The early Tomb Raider games that came out, when we first played it, Lara Croft was already seasoned in her tomb raiding business, right? The prequels that came up, this was Lara Croft becoming what we know as a Tomb Raider. She was young, and she wasn't as hardened as the one we used to back on PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn.
Yeah, and that's the only defense you can really give it in that regard, where it's like, okay, you're doing a prequel game. So you get the leeway to say, this is Bond learning to do all the things that he needs to do, even though we know who Bond is and we know what we want to see. But these dudes that are sitting here, like, first of all, they have I hate to do it, but they do have a point about M being an Indian lady, because that's kind of retarded, because M is not just a character. M is a person from the Ian Fleming's life that he based M off of. So it's a real person that M is supposed to be. So it being an Indian woman is really fucking weird, but also at the same time, that is modern day UK. Y'all are taking over, so I guess that makes sense. But then also, them trying to downplay the sales. It's like, bro, any game that makes 1 million sales, what was it, 1.5 in a day? That's a success.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a success because they're not spending the amount of money you think they're spending on that game. That's a success regardless.
No, I mean, and if they never sell another copy after, that day, I mean, it's still a lot of games that kill for 1.5 million, but like you sell 1.5 million in one day and you got the rest of the month. Like even if you slow down, right? Even if you slow down after the first month, if you got a 1.5 million in a day, what can you do for the rest of the month?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But as much as we want to say it's not woke, Jesus Christ.
A lot of people are saying 007 First Light is woke. And, I'm just really enjoying it. I don't think it's really woke at all. Oh, what is that? Missions I have to do here. What?
Oh my God.
And you weep all that posturing just to turn around and see this shit.
Trans world. That's funny. I've seen this mission. I was watching Mahler play it. That's just like the boating company for like cargo ships. So it's not even what you think it is.
Okay, so
it has nothing to do with trans.
But really? Oh, I get. I.
So he's grifting, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it was the joke. I thought you got the joke.
I haven't played the game. You saw that context. I didn't.
Yeah, no, it's not an actual like trans world thing. It's just that's the name of the cargo company that has the ships.
So what are we talking about then? Like what are we going in these woke circles for?
I guess the only thing you have is because Moneypenny isn't as attractive as they think she should be. And
is that the chick that's coming out the water?
No. Moneypenny is the one that works for MI6.
Oh, because they were saying a lot of this whole James Bond isn't going to be a misogynist and he's not going to be a womanizer and all of this stuff. And I'm looking at his shorty. Hold on, I'm trying to find her. Where's she at? I'm like, hold on now. I might want to be a misogynist today. Okay, so this is the chick that everybody was going crazy over right here.
Hi.
First of all, if this is the visuals of the game, they cooking. Because I didn't see it looking like this at first. I don't know about you, Katie, but I didn't see it looking like this at first. Let's bring that back.
Hi.
Sheesh.
So that's the Bond girl for this game?
Did you say the bottom girl?
The Bond girl.
Oh, I was about to say, damn.
Jesus Christ. The Bond girl. So. Shut up.
John?
Drinking alone was never my forte.
Well, I didn't realize you were this thirsty.
Hey, let me tell you something right now.
Crush.
Only a British white man like that could get away with just standing behind a woman just staring at her as she's getting out the pool. The rest of us, is allegations going immediately. Immediately.
Actually, you were free diving.
Yeah, being a marine biologist comes in handy.
Oh, what's your number?
Chasing a 6 at the moment.
6. Very impressive.
People think it's all about the lungs, but it's all in the mind.
Steak easily made.
Hey, man. So, I mean, obviously, somebody didn't get the memo that James Bond is not supposed to be a misogynistic piece of shit in this game, according to so many people. Somebody didn't get that memo. But, I mean, hey, listen, I'll play it. We'll see what it's like. And George Torch is a moron. He's a retard. John Della Backhole is a retard. Andy Cortez is a retard. K-Med is a retard. And as long as everybody knows that, I think we're good. Any last words on James Bond before we move on?
Nope.
Yeah, man. Not a fan. Not a fan of those guys. There's very few people that I would like see IRL and want to be like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's up? And John Della Backhole was one of them.
John Della Backhole. That's a
Oh yeah, because he liked to fuck Pokemon furries.
what?
Yeah. And he likes to box with women without consent. Allegedly, he likes to go to rounds with women with his fists. Allegedly.
Jesus Christ.
Allegedly.
Jesus.
All right, let's go ahead and
Hey, hold on. You see Billis Preston? Time him out. He said, Cater, not a fan, also not a CPU, a power supply, a video card, or any part of his broken